Welcome to the Nikko Daze Show. I'm Nikko, your host, your voice in the quiet, your companion in the soft spaces of your heart. I'm here to help you feel seen, heard, and gently held through the nights. When sleep doesn't come easy and your thoughts refuse to hush, this is your space. Our space. A place where emotions aren't rushed and healing isn't forced. Just gentle conversation, honesty, and warmth. Before we begin, let's take a moment for a day's check-in. Wherever you are right now, maybe you're under a blanket, walking with your headphones in, or just laying in the dark. Pause. Take a breath. Inhale, hold it. Exhale. How are you? Not the I'm okay version. The real one. The soft, maybe slightly broken, maybe barely holding it together version. That version is welcome here. That version is enough. Tonight's a quiet one. We're going to talk about letting go, not in the motivational quote kind of way, but in the slow, messy, and honest kind of way. The kind of letting go that doesn't come with clarity, that comes with tears, confusion, and a little bit of kicking and screaming. The kind where you're still holding on, even when everything's telling you it's time. So if you're sitting there right now with something clenched in your chest, maybe it's a person, maybe it's a place, maybe it's a version of you that you thought would have existed by now, this episode is for you. There's a reason we hold on, even to the things that hurt us, even to the people who left us feeling small, even to the stories that ended but never really closed. We hold on because something about it meant something to us, because we cared, because we loved, or we tried, or we hoped. And I think that deserves to be honored, not rushed, not erased, not forced into some shiny version of closure. Letting go isn't always brave. Sometimes it just feels like loss. Let me tell you a story about someone who held on too long. She loved someone who wasn't loving her back. Not anymore. Maybe not ever, but every time she thought about walking away, she remembered the version of him who looked at her like she was the whole universe. She remembered the early mornings, the late night calls, the inside jokes that felt like home. She wasn't holding on to him. She was holding on to the moments that made her feel like she mattered. And even when she knew it was time to go, she wasn't ready, because walking away felt like deleting an entire part of her life. But slowly, very slowly, she started to realize something. She didn't have to erase the love to release the person. She didn't have to hate the past to move forward into the future. Letting go wasn't about pretending it didn't mean something. It was about honoring what it meant and choosing to keep going anyway. So if you're still here and you're not ready, that's okay. This episode isn't going to push you off a cliff. It's not a leap, it's just a hand to hold while you sit on the edge. You're allowed to grieve something even if you know it wasn't good for you. You're allowed to miss it while moving on. Letting go is not an instant. It's a process. It's waking up and releasing it again and again and again until one day it doesn't hurt the same way anymore. Let's try something. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Let it go. Picture what you're holding on to. A face, a place, a version of yourself. See it in your hands. Now, without forcing it. Just imagine loosening your grip. Just a little. Not dropping it. Just loosening. You're still holding it, but you're also holding yourself. And sometimes that's where the healing starts. Let's talk about guilt. Because a lot of us don't let go because we feel guilty. Like moving on means we never cared or that we failed. But Nikko's here to tell you, healing is not betrayal. Peace is not disloyalty. You are allowed to change your story. You are allowed to stop fighting for something that's already over. Here's what I want you to remember. Letting go doesn't always feel brave. Sometimes it feels like giving up, but it's not. You're giving yourself back to yourself, and you deserve that. You don't have to rush. You don't have to force it. You just have to be honest with where you are. That's more than enough. As we wind down tonight, I want you to know there's nothing wrong with you for feeling stuck, for still loving something that no longer exists. But I hope this episode gives you permission to loosen the grip a little, to know that you're not alone, to know that even if you're not ready, healing is already happening just by sitting with it, just by breathing, just by being here. So thank you for being here tonight, for trusting me with this space, for bringing your story to this moment. And remember, whenever you're ready, or even if you're not, just know you're safe to let go. In your time, in your way. I'll be right here, in the stillness, in the softness, holding space for you. Until then, see you in the days. With love, Nikko Daze.